What's up, y'all? I'm about to do my makeup, and then we're gonna talk about some shows that I'm watching. I'm watching one right now, which is Love Island. Do y'all watch Love Island? Kind of immature, but when ain't nothing else to do, I do this. So if y'all see me looking over there, that's what I'm doing. I can see without my glasses. I can, but not really. So, oh my God, where's my? Oh well, I got this from BoxyCharm Box or Ipsy, whatever y'all want to call it. So I've been watching Love is Blind, and that show is crazy. Like I usually when I watch it, it's the complete season. But for some reason this time, I don't know what happened. I guess Netflix is like, we're about to make this, we're about to separate the episodes. So that's what they did. And honestly, it's annoying because half the time nothing happens. Nothing is like really worth being like, oh, let me tune in. I gotta tune in. Nothing has happened like that. Like there's been some things, don't get me wrong. They've had some things going on. But at this point, we're the next episode comes out this Friday. Or the next episodes that they release comes out this Friday. So, you know, at this point, it's like okay, so there's a couple. So if you don't know what Love is Blind is, it's like going on blind dates. All the men are in one part of the place, I don't know, and then the women are in their part. So the women and the men see each other. Like the women see all the women, the men see all the men. But when they go on their dates, they're in these like pods, so they talk to each other through the wall. And you're supposed to get to know each other just based off of the questions that you ask. But you can't ask like physical questions. Like you can't ask how much do you weigh, what color is your hair, that kind of stuff. Because you know, of course, you try to draw a picture. If you get all that information, you sort of kind of draw a picture of what that person looks like. So if you don't like white girls and she say vanilla skin or whatever, then you're like, you know. So they don't want you to do that. I think you can. I think people most of the time know someone's nationality because, I mean, they just draw it by, people try to draw it up by the voice, stuff like that. They try to come into that conclusion by the voice. So, but they don't just fully come out and say, oh, I'm Latino. Some of them do. Or I'm a black girl, or I'm a white girl, or I'm Asian, Indian. Like, they don't do that. I haven't seen that. I don't know. If I missed it, I missed it. But anyway, there's these couples. And like, I'm telling you, it gets more unauthentic as it goes on, because I feel like now people just use it just to get known, so it's not as authentic as it once was. Like when I first started watching Love is Blind, I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. But now no. Like there was this one couple, or there's this couple, his name is Uche, and then her name is Aaliyah, but then Uche ended up having an ex-girlfriend that was there. But the ex-girlfriend, so when they go into the pods, they go talk, and then when they get out the pods, they come back and they tell the women, oh, I met this guy and I really like him and blah, 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 and he said this and all this kind of stuff. So one of Uche's ex-girlfriends is on the show as well, and it just comes out in like this weird way. Like Uche is like super blunt, and if you ask me, rude about certain things, because he was all upset about Aaliyah cheating on her boyfriend like from 2 years ago, and he was like nailing her to the cross, like, you know, trying to make it where, oh, you did this and like you're not loyal because you cheated on your boyfriend or whatever. Like that had nothing to do with him at all. Like it was none of his business. But he wanted to nail Aaliyah to the cross, and she was just falling for it. And I would have been like, girl, yeah, I was like, girl, if you don't get out of there, if you don't tell him to shut the hell up, like, how dare he? So what? You cheated before, so what? And this whole time he was holding a secret that one of the girls in the pod, which is the same girl that got really close with Aaliyah, is somebody that he used to mess with. And not only that, not only did he used to mess with her, like 3 months before coming to the show, they had sex. Girl, please. But he wanted to be all up on her, all, you know, stressing it out about her being cheating on her ex-boyfriend and her not telling the guy, you know, just being upfront, like, you know, the sex is not great. I'm not really feeling you. Like, he wanted to nail her to the cross about not doing that. And in the whole time, he got a whole secret that he needs to tell, but he's not telling her that. He didn't tell her that. So he just nails her to the cross, and she's crying, and I'm like, girl, get out of there. Get out of there. So when she finally finds out that, you know, because he finally tells her, and then she goes back and questions the girl, and the girl starts talking about all this stuff, like, oh, he has this, and, you know, telling him about his house, telling Aaliyah about the house, because the girl name is Lydia, so she's telling Aaliyah about the house that he has, the car that he drives, all this kind of stuff, talking about, I see so much of myself in you, and this is how he does and how he operates. And so Aaliyah's like, what the fuck? Like, what is really going on? Like, you're telling me all this stuff, and Aaliyah just tells her, I don't want to know. You're telling me all this stuff, I don't want to know anymore. But of course, Lydia is the spicy Latina, so she just keeps talking and talking, and it was just so weird. So Aaliyah ends up leaving the show and not telling him. So she ends up leaving because she said her and Lydia got into it or something like that. I don't know. They didn't really show them getting into it. They just showed them talking and her telling Aaliyah telling Lydia that I don't want to know these things. Like, these are things that I just want to find out with him. And so, I don't know. They don't show them getting into it. Honestly, they just show, them talking, but they don't show anything else. So Aaliyah leaves, and Uche is all upset because, oh my God, she left. Like, duh. You think she wasn't gonna leave? Like, I would be dumbfounded if she did stay, because this girl's telling her all kind of stuff, and then told her that you guys had sex before coming to the show. So it's like, what? So yeah, so that happened. And then there's this other couple. Her name is Sarah. No, let's talk about Lydia and her date, Milton. So Milton is a young dude. Milton is like, what, 24? 24 years old. And Lydia is, I think, 31. But Milton is young, and they share a passion for geology or something like that. I don't know, rocks, something. But they're really smart people. But of course, Lydia is the fiery Latina, so, you know. They share their passion for rocks and minerals and all that kind of stuff. I think Lydia couldn't get over that he was the age that he was, 24. So she kind of was trying to date other people. Didn't work out. So she ended up, because the guy that she wanted to date, Izzy, he was not feeling her. So ended up Izzy ended up dating someone else and, you know, dropping Lydia, which she took it really hard because she thought that they were connecting on so many levels. But yeah, no, Izzy was not feeling her. So, and probably not feeling the loudness or whatever she had going on. I don't know. But he wasn't feeling her. So he dropped her, so she ran back to Milton. So Milton was her second choice. And he accepted. They did their little proposal and all that kind of stuff. And the whole time, Uche is telling Milton, like, oh, I don't think you're ready for marriage, because he knew that Milton's top choice was his ex-girlfriend, Lydia. And Uche tried to make it seem like, oh, we weren't serious like that. We just hooked up, went out and hooked up. Like, bro, shut up. The girl knows a whole lot. Like, okay, maybe they did, but you know, it's giving. She thought it was more. Maybe you didn't think it was more, but she thought it was more. So whatever. So it comes to, then there was another couple, Taylor, and I forget his name, but it's this weird looking white boy. I really don't remember his name, but they end up getting engaged, and they go to their honeymoon. So Izzy and Sarah, they ended up getting engaged too. And I think Izzy is Latino or Latino, something, whatever. I don't know where he's from, but I think he is Spanish. But they end up going on the honeymoon too, which is cool. So oh my goodness, do y'all see that? I'm like, what? So in these pods, you're supposed to like really get to know these people. You're supposed to really be finding out who these people are and like, you know, getting to know what you like, discussing your likes, your dislikes, discussing things that matter to you most. Like, that's what the pods are for. And these people are not doing that. These people are using the pods for superficial things. Like, oh my God, you like that? Me too. You like chicken? I love chicken too. Like that kind of stuff. And it's like, no, you guys are supposed to be getting to know the deeper stuff. Like, what are your finances? What is your credit? Where do you live? Who do you live with? Blah, blah, blah. What type of car you drive? Like, if those things are important to you, that's what you're supposed to be getting to know. Like, how far are you into your career? You know, if you're a business owner, how long have you been owning your business? Like those kind of things. And then also, if you're the person that's gonna ask those questions, then you should also be the person that's willing to answer them. Like, you should have some type of something going for yourself too, because that's the stuff that's important to you. So of course, if someone else wants to find that same kind of stuff out, you should be willing to give them the same answers. Like, you know, but they're not asking those questions. I don't know what the heck they were asking. Like, just superficial stuff. And it was like, you know, yeah, you want to know your family background, how you are with your family. Some people did get deep. Like the guy, I think the girl's name is Taylor. But she found out that his mom used to beat his sister for no freaking reason. And that affected him. So she, like, people dove deep. Some people did get into deep conversations. I think Milton got into deep conversations too. But, you know, whatever. So they go to the island. 4 couples go to the island. Who was it for? Easy, Taylor, Milton. Oh, that's it. Because Aaliyah and Uche, they kaput. No, they're not. Yeah, so that was it. 3 couples. Okay, so 3 couples go to the island. They go to the island. Taylor, her and her dude, they're having issues because he doesn't talk. And she's like, you're not talking. Like, we're supposed to be communicating or talking. Like, you're not talking. And he's like, not saying anything. Like, a mute. Nothing. Like, he's giving her nothing. And she's asking him, like, what's going on? What changed? What's different? Like, you know, what's up? And he's nothing. He has nothing for her. And it's so weird. Like, I'm not about to be in this room with you and you don't even talk, you serial killer. Like, giving, very much so. So, they don't really communicate. They're not communicating. They're not having a good time. She's not having a good time. The rest of them, they've consummated the marriage. They're doing everything, you know, all this stuff, all of it. Milton, Lydia is trying to control Milton. Milton is like, no, because she tried to get him to wear these black swim trunks to match her outfit, and he's like, I don't want to wear that. I've got my outfit already. And she's like, you're not gonna wear it? Mira, you're not gonna wear it? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, I don't want to wear that. I'm wearing this with my pink shirt, and he had his whole outfit planned. So yes, he is not letting her, you know, the age difference get to him, and he's not letting her run him, which is good because, you know, she seems like the type that will try to run somebody whether you're her age or not. She just seems like that type. Like, that's the type that she seems like. She's bossy and controlling, and you know, being that he's younger, she probably thinks like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna control this. Like, he's gonna do whatever. I'm gonna put this old cat on him and he gonna do whatever. But no, that didn't work that way. So, I mean, she didn't like, you know, go in or nothing like that on him. But yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Excuse me. Oh, that was bad. She didn't like go crazy and have her little temper tantrum or nothing like that. She just was like, you're not gonna wear it? And he's like, no, I have my outfit already. Which is cool, whatever. He don't have to wear what you wear just because you want to wear it. Like, girl, go somewhere. So they do that. Other than that, you know, nothing really happened. They're horny, they're sexually liberated, so they're doing what they do. And they're adults, so I don't care. Like, I don't care. I seen some white ass cheeks though, and I was just like, what the hell? Like, y'all really showing it all, huh? This year y'all showing it. Okay. So then Aaliyah and Uche meet up. Because at first they talk on the phone and he's mad, he's frustrated, he's using foul language. Like, I'm over Uche. Because, boy, you is not about to talk to me crazy. Are you crazy? Are you? Because you are not. I was like, Aaliyah, girl, calm down. I was like, no, not Aaliyah, calm down. Uche, calm down. Because who you talking to, first of all? Like, who are you talking to? So that was that. They had a conversation, and she was just like, I just felt uncomfortable. And he's like, why didn't you talk to me? Like, you could have talked to me. We could have talked about it. And she was just like, it was just weird. Like, how do I not know that you guys didn't plan to come on this show together? And he was like, what? Are you crazy? Like that couldn't happen. Are you dumb? That could happen. That could actually happen, sir. Like, don't try to make her seem like she's dumb for thinking that. That could possibly be something that happened. She was like, how do I know that, she didn't go to your place the last time when y'all met up and found out that you were going on this show and then she signed up for it? Like, how do I know that? That didn't happen. And he's like, that is crazy. And it's like, is it really? Like, really? Is that crazy? Does that not happen? Excuse me. Thank you. Like, bro, that's not crazy. That's actually a logical thought, because the way she was talking, Lydia, was she still wanted to be with him. She didn't know what the heck was going on. Like, why are we not together? I don't know how they fell off, what terms they fell off or whatever. But yeah, it could possibly be. So I don't know why he was trying to act like Aaliyah telling him that was, oh my God, you're crazy. Like, no, bro, that's not crazy. That's actually logical. And that could actually be something. But yeah, so we don't know. We don't actually know. We have no idea. We have no idea what the heck. I'm just putting on a little foundation. I mean, I didn't use foundation. I just used my Too Faced concealer. And now I'm just about to use this Beauty Bakery powder just to set a little bit. But yeah, so I don't know why he was trying to act like, oh, Uche kind of got on my nerves because I didn't like how he was talking to her, and I didn't like how she was accepting it. Like, girl, you cheated on your boyfriend because he didn't have good pipe. Like, don't let this man talk to you. You don't know, girl, come on. Backbone. Let's stop. Like, so we know you got it in you to not just accept anything. So the fact that she was okay with him talking to her crazy, I was like, what is going on? Like, what is this? So, whatever. She was like, oh, maybe we could try to connect outside of the show. And he was like, and no, this is it. Like, she's always putting the ball in his court. And I didn't like that. I did not like that, like, none whatsoever. Not one bit. I did not like her putting the ball in his court, letting him decide, letting him have the say if they're gonna continue on or not. Like, no, girl. Don't let him have that. Don't let him be the one to say yay or nay. Forget that. Oh my God. Forget that. Don't let that happen. Because you know how these men are. You put the ball in their court and they gonna run with it up and down the court, playing monkey in the middle. That's a game. I'm not talking about, no, this is a school game. I wonder. I don't know, but that was a game we played on the playground. But, yeah. So, I don't know, yo. I don't know about them two. So they ended their thing. Their thing stopped right there. Right there. It was done. So we get back to the villa and we have the mute challenge couple. People are calling him Mr. Donald Trump because him and his red, white, and blue Make America Great Again outfits was just like What are you doing? Do you have any other clothes in your wardrobe? Like, did you go and raid the 4th of July sale? Like, what the heck is going on? So, I don't know. I don't even know if they said he was in the service before. Like, is he ex-military or ex... Did he? I don't know. I didn't see anything like that. So, I honestly don't know if that's why he wore all that red, white, and blue. So, I don't know. But that was his favorite color. And so, that's what he wore. But, girl. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, they start talking, and she's trying to, like, break him. Like, come on, talk. Let's talk. What is it? What is it? What is it? Talk. And he goes, you know, I don't like that you wear so much makeup. Eh? What you say? I don't like that you wear so much makeup. Mind you, she's sitting right there talking to him, and I don't think she had on any makeup at all. And she goes, he says, when I first met you, when you first came out, you had on so much makeup that it got on my shirt and my jacket and my blah, 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 blah. Okay, sir, you could get a new wardrobe. Like, 4th of July just passed, and I'm pretty sure they have a sale going on. Like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. He's talking about, oh, you know, it got all over my clothes and in my clothes, and I just didn't like that you wore so much makeup. And I was just like, what? No, he didn't. No, he didn't just say that. Like, boy, is you crazy? And she was like, I just wanted to look nice when I met you. I had on makeup then. I've barely worn makeup here. Is that your whole problem, that I wore makeup? Like, that is why you're not talking to me? Like, what is really going on? Like, and in my head, I'm like, so you have a problem with her wearing makeup, but she's sitting in front of you with no makeup. You guys are in the room with no makeup, and I didn't get it. I was like, if you don't like her, then just say you're not feeling her. Like, don't try to make it like, oh, she was wearing too much makeup, because she wasn't. And women wear makeup. Makeup is going to get on stuff. Like, that's just what's going to happen. Makeup is going to get on stuff. Like, it was just so weird. He's so weird. So I wouldn't even tripped off of him. So he tells her that, and she ends up the next day, and he's like, oh, maybe we can make it work. You know, we could start all over. We could do this. And she's like, no, this is it. The end of the ropes. This is where we have come to the end of the road. I'm gonna let go. It's unnatural. We don't belong. Yes, so it was the end. It was the end. And she left. Good for her. Good for her. Cause I wish Aaliyah would have did something like that. I wish she would have did something like that. Like, bro, yeah, let's go. We have come to the end of this. You will not embarrass me on national TV. Like, no. National TV, Netflix TV, I don't care. No, we're not doing that. Like, no sir, no way, no how. We're not doing that. So, deuces. And that's what she did. So, what we gonna do with two couples? What are we gonna do with two couples? We have Izzy and Sarah, if that's her name. I don't even know if that's her name. We have Izzy and Sarah, and then we have Milton and Lydia. What we gonna do with those two? And then they go home, and Lydia they see each other place. They meet they meet some of the family members. Izzy, I don't even know. Izzy is a whole bro got a whole little thing going on. I don't know what's going on with Izzy. Like, I don't know if he's telling the truth. I don't know if what he did. Like, it's almost like he don't have a job. He has a house with minimal furniture. He has a junk drawer for the females that come over and leave something. It's in his drawer. He doesn't have any nightstands or anything like that. And it's like, what is going on? So they meet each other's parents, and Sarah's dad is like, she need a new air conditioner unit on a house that she just bought, and that's like $20,000. Like, how much you got on it? Because I got my daughter, but since she dated you, how much you got on it? She like first class. She like meals. She like flying. She don't like to pay for no dinner. She don't like to pay for none of that. Like, if y'all going out, she don't like to pay. And she got first class taste. And champagne. And I'm looking at Izzy like, can you afford her? Because Daddy has given her the life. And apparently Daddy expects you to give her the same thing. Like, don't come half stepping on my daughter. Because I have afforded her everything. So either you got it or you don't, but let me know if you don't got it, because she gonna have to look elsewhere. And he's like, oh yeah, my friend told me to come to this. My friend had this job, and I started working there, and I started it, but then this came up, and so I left to come here. And the dad is like, do you still have it? Is it still yours? And he's like, oh yeah. Izzy, do you still got that job? Because you got me questioning. You got me questioning things, Izzy. I don't know about Izzy. But Lydia and Milton, they go to Milton's house. I don't remember Lydia's house. I don't know. But they go to Milton's house. I remember this because a friend came out, and the friend is talking about how Milton makes 6 figures, but they still like playing video games and blah blah blah. And then they start talking about work, and Milton was like, excuse me, let's drop these shots, let's take these shots. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. That's when you could see that Milton is 24. Milton is like, we're not on the clock. Let's take a shot. It's shot o'clock. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about over there, but we about to take these shots. So, are you taking a shot? Are you taking a shot? Do you want a shot? Do you want a shot? Do you want a shot? Because that's the time that Milton is on. Like, he's like, bro, we didn't come out here for it. Don't come out here talking about that. We talking about these shots right here. And I don't blame him. Like, that's him. And I'm actually happy for Milton being himself. You know, like, not trying to be who Lydia wants him to be. I'm happy that he stayed true to himself, and she's actually liking him for him. That's cute. I like it. I don't know if they're going to work out, but I do like the fact that, you know, he is true to himself, even though he looks old. He is true to himself. He's not trying to flaunt his wealth. You know, even though he's really smart, really intelligent, he's not trying to flaunt his wealth. He's not trying to do the extra, the most. He's not doing that. Like, I think that's really good. I think that's so commendable. Because nowadays, let these men get $5 in their pockets, let alone 5,000. Oh, you gonna hear about it. You gonna hear about my $1,000, my $5,000. You gonna hear about it, and you gonna see it, cause I'ma wear it. I'ma wear it. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, this is not my phone. This is my $5,000. That's what they giving. The sexy red of it all. That's what they giving. So yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna wait till Friday and I'm gonna look at it, see what's going on, see what else is happening. Cause ain't no way we just going off of 2 couples. Ain't no way we just working off of 2 couples. Like, how we working off of 2 couples? What we gonna do with 2 couples, y'all? Like, for real. What we gonna do with 2 couples? I know I left a whole lot out, but I'm gonna have to do a watch along and record, cause I'll be forgetting stuff, and then I'll be working, being a mom, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, that's my makeup. That's my makeup for the day. I was gonna add some lip gloss, but I don't have it out here. And the lip gloss that I have is this Fenty, and it has sparkles in it, and I don't want to be sparkly. I don't want to sparkle on my lips right now. So yeah, we don't have to see what the hell Netflix have up their sleeve for this season, because they ain't got no people. It's usually 4 couples, isn't it? Like, it's usually 4 couples. I'm gonna talk about the meetup when all the other people meet up. I guess we could talk about it right now. I'm gonna be quick. So all the couples come. All the contestants come and they meet up at the island. You know how they do all the other times. So they meet up, and then Uche pulls Lydia to the side and talks to her, and Lydia's like, bro, I don't care what was going on. Like, I found somebody, I'm in love with somebody, I don't really have to talk to you. So then Milton comes, and Milton is like, we're getting ready to go. And then Uche tries to sun Milton, like, for real, big bad sun him, and talking about, oh, we're still talking and blah blah blah. And I'm sitting there like, Milton, that was your chance to say no. But Milton was just like, okay, I'll give you about 10 more minutes, but we have to go. We're gonna go do something, like, or whatever. So they talk or whatever, and Lydia is just like, I don't want you, I don't care, blah blah blah. They leave. Izzy talks to Johnny, because that's who he had. That's one of the other ones he had a connection with before he chose Sarah. And even Sarah has an issue with Johnny, which I don't really get to see much of their issue. I know they knew they were going after the same guy. But Sarah is just like, I don't mess with her, make it quick. And so when Izzy talks to her, he's like, I don't even know what was the reason for him talking to her, because you didn't pick her. So I don't know what the reason was for them talking, but Izzy makes it a big deal. They try to talk or whatever, and Sarah is just like, I was not. So Izzy wants to tell her she lied, blah blah blah, that she's, because Sarah's dating one of the other contestants, and she's like, oh, now you want to date him and blah blah blah, it's fake, it's phony. And she's like, but why do you care? Like, why do you care? It was so weird, bro. I was like, what is going on with this show? What is really going on? Let me put my glasses back on. But yeah, nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy happened with that whole little thing. They just had their little stupid conversations, pointless conversations. But on my next one, I'm gonna do a watch along, or I'm gonna record it, do something, because it's a lot. It's a lot. But Netflix, what are y'all gonna do with Two Couples? I guess we'll see Friday. Tune in. I'll do a review. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know. I'm gonna do Love After Lockup because that is crazy. And I think one of those couples is faking. But I don't know. We'll see. All right, y'all.